definitiv beantwortet. Hier ist der richtige Champion. Der
But he's ready to take New York City tonight. A look, a rich New York play-by-play. Gotta give my man some. Was with the Jamaican compete in the Olympics. Says I won't see you for a couple.
Way to go when you're
trunks. Grant has the red, wearing black.
He would not have absolutely right.
Simplified for you, Grant's.
Then his Rob hairdo. And former
Butler with the more traditional locks.
I'll say it early. This is the kind of fight. Experience, enough ability, and a good enough style to give Butler problems. Gets caught to the fight. So it's obviously not to get
not. Scott Pemberton did. Emil Baku did it in 1998. And Kabari Salim did it in 1997. That one on ESPN round. From the Turkey is finally kicked in. How about his cut man, Alan Garshow? And he said, look, knockout. Al is in the
Butler, but not a very busy fighter. Outworked a little bit. A fighter who cannot afford to make a mistake with.
Deep here psychologically with the thigh.
And it's staggered Butler a little.
Thanksgiving. Maybe that's why the actors have to make too many distractions.
Fighter. You are paid. Butler, man who be paralyzing. Now is in charge as we thought fight. Not making.
Well, and very busy in that breakdown. Only throws 37 punches.
There are two spots until finally he lands. Also must be carried back.
Butler, Grant style.
Moment of every round. It will probably do. Gets a little stepping, one of those leap. And in Max of the leaping hook. Floyd knocking out Igamayo in the first heavyweight title. Good one. In fights, in the fight at Madison Square Garden, as you say. Design must be when an opponent negotiates. You throw the punch behind.
In Germany through at least a no-hitter.
With the still must be very
nose.
Butler can land the bomb. Not stay. A second punch could make up for the first. Because that is worst one. But if you see with this second punch.
You can see those punches coming from, from a mile away.
Careful.
Not to dread.
Back of Richard Grant. So far, none of that has existed for Butler.
The punches landed by round.
Yeah, Grant must not that corner. Butler missed.
The one problem though with Butler, he doesn't allow himself the big punch because he doesn't medium punches just to at least get the guy in range. There are all these huge shots.
A lot of home runs hit off it because you know Grant flirting with this round. Then
good shot to the Butler figured out. Obviously Butler is hoping. How about Grant? Comes Butler, able to left hand going, and a right hand. And now Grant is in harm's way. The last run, Butler.
At the last round, flirting a little bit closer to the edge.
Cute. Teddy out.
That is where he had to unleash something. And that's what he was thinking right there. When you say that.
Good point. Set up the right way, not that way. What's the way to set up?
How do you spell Grant?
Observation, but
this has gone according to plan.
The thing stayed with his game plan of defense.
He knew what he... Butler goes right a little...
Tonight, it's his game plan.
Smart move by top and punch of Butler, so to speak. Order of the man. Turn him.
Let him out. Let him out.
Don't give him that firing lane by going straight back. Butler's looking at firing lane. Let tension once you make the first miss. There will be a second following.
One final rule you should know: cannot be saved by the bell in one of his big shots.
Be able
to open, got tagged. Butler too wild though, and there's the
7.
Butler's number 8 a hit. Grant in a unanimous decision victory.
Oh, look at it.
Butler just
went over there and sucker punched Grant.
Oh boy!
And the new commissioner will do forcefully.
Judah, James Butler. That is a spot. That's for them. We're gonna take a look. He turns to Butler and congratulate him.
Putting his arm out. Boom!
Right there. He was a coward and he couldn't get him. Now they're going to escort Butler out of here. Finally, Richard Grant is off tonight. Of such goodwill as he beats, hopefully, Butler at least on Teddy Atlas, Max Kellerman. James Butler with the cowardly move of the night in defeat.
Fighters, Ali goes head hunting. Inviting him in, talking to him. Left hand on the chin of George Foreman. Foreman from the round. Away, watch him box. He loves to put on combination. Right hand misses. That right hand scored by Ali. Look at these combinations, and Ali had the opportunity to unload. Fatigue in the waning seconds in round 7. 2, maybe 3 good punches. That punch taken on the glove. That one there tries to go with that right up. The left hand again thrown up. It was not effective. Ali just takes him, protecting his face at all times. Right to let the man punch him. 30 seconds left him. Another sneaky right hand. This time he works over the shoulder of Foreman. This is the combination. 4-5. Foreman gets fired. The dramatic 8th round knocks out. Foreman.
Great man has done it. The greatest fight of his life. Watch it now, watch it closely there. He'd been taking it easy and then suddenly the moment came. Suddenly the moment came. Watch it. And that was no phantom. That was no phantom punch. That was no phantom punch. And he's down and out.
Definitely was not a phantom punch.
However many real softened his Bob. Actually, yelling for him.
Ali talking
with my arm reaching in.
Right now.
Stop talking now. Attention. All of my critics, I told you all that I was the greatest of all time. When I beat Sonny Liston, I told you today I'm still the greatest of all time. Never again defeat me. Never again say that I'm... Never again make me the underdog. 50 years old. Right. Then you might get me. But I didn't dance. I didn't dance for a reason. I wanted to make him lose all his power. I hopes that he could not have. And I have a... Because the stage was set. Everybody from this moment off me as the scholar or any damn thing about boxing. Don't go to no boxing experts in Las Vegas. Don't go to no Jimmy DeGrasse.
Last question, Muhammad.
No. Happens more in my life when I met Elijah Muhammad, the freedom speaker of black people. But I want to say this. Hello to all my friends in Louisville, Kentucky. Joe Martin, Fred Stoner, all of my friends in Louisville, Kentucky, where I started. I'm recognized all over the world now, but my greatness came and started in Louisville, Kentucky. And that's one of the greatest cities in America, Louisville, Kentucky. And I predict that Louisville, Kentucky will have another world champion, because Louisville is the greatest. Louisville.
Tremendous roar, we only assume. Will be paid, ready. Man to the far corner. Now moves Ali with a right hand lead again. As Foreman is out with a light left. A straight right hand. George Foreman. Ali on your right. Foreman on the left. A wild left hand thrown by George Foreman. Taken on the side of the head of the left. Ali tries to tie him up. He's leaning on Foreman. Ali stands back. Ali shifts right, bounces left, takes the light left on the side of the head. Wild left hand thrown on the side of the head. 1 minute left in round number 1 here in Africa. That punch did no damage. That one did. 2 wild right hands taken on the side of the head of Muhammad Ali. There's a real strong right hand just underneath the heart. And Muhammad Ali is taking some punishment now. About 20. Ali feints left, throws the straight right hand. That right hand lead has slightly confused. Jab thrown by Foreman. Has Ali in the corner. Ali dances back. Tremendous pace. And one. A hook to the body. Seconds left in the round. Round one. Foreman hang on to that hit.
That one around between rounds. George Foreman sat down all the way. Ali with a back up against the rope. He's talking to Foreman still. Ali tries to tie him up.
No real thumb away. That wild left hand that gets to Ali. I can't see any puffiness over the right. A good right hand taken by Muhammad Ali. And there's those vicious hooks of Ali. And tremendous strength to the midsection. Foreman tries to work the body. Neither one of those punches damage. None of those punches are any damage at all. None. Absolutely none. There's a light flicking left hand to the face of Muhammad Ali, who must take a breather now on that left hand. Light left taken on the chin of Ali. That wild left hand is not scoring. Jab right in the button. Thrown by another left jab. Ali showing his flinching speed as Foreman continues to wail at the body of Muhammad Ali. Another left hand on the right eye of George Foreman. Oh, a great left hand. And over, there's a left hand in the eye of Foreman. Ali scoring some punches here. These punches are not hurting him that he's taking left in round two. Look at Ali. Continues to taunt and talk. Definitely serious. Tremendous combination by Muhammad Ali. So left 10 seconds left and right. No, no, he says. The left hand gets through again by Foreman and then exchange by that blow. Vicious right hand goes whistling. 5 seconds left in round number 3. Drop the right. Ali showing the head of Foreman. Ali showing his caution to the head of Foreman. Foreman again takes the right hand. Right. Staggered. Definitely. Gregorio Peralta opened his eye in the first fight. Another right hand taken in the weakness around the right eye, but below the right eye. Tries to size him up in tight. Ali rifles the right to the head as he stares on Ali. Ali hanging on. Set him up. Misses the... Ali is definitely up, not coming in and moving out. It's the two fighters. There's the vicious left. No real serious damage done. Ali is getting his hand by the Foreman, has the bounce of his legs. Misses again. Goodness. Chris left, a combination by Ali. Land Foreman. Foreman with that right. Ali throwing a good left hand. A good right. Backs up Foreman. Backs him up in his back. Foreman staggered. Foreman tries to look. Ali throws to the right. Foreman comes back to the left. Foreman hit again. Foreman has been hit 3 or 4 times. Misses a while of all. Watch the slow-mo now. Ali
Yes, there's no doubt about it. He went right over here to this corner. And there we're seeing the slow-mo again. There you see Ali on the ropes as he was for most of that round, I must say I don't understand those tactics, Joe.
Well, what he's old pro skill on, George. And George falling for it.
Able to beat me. I've dreamed of him beating me. Darryl, but I always stayed afraid of him. But as closer I get to the ring, I'm more confident. Once I'm in the ring, I'm a god. No one can beat me. Once I'm in the ring, I'm a god. No one can beat me. I keep my eyes on him. I keep my eyes on him. Then once I see a chink in the throat, then I know I have him. And then when he comes to the center of the ring, he still looks at me with his piercing look and as if he's not afraid. But he already made that mistake.
Das Stück der Etappe erste Titelverteidigung begonnen hat oder versucht hat zu beginnen. Bessere Hände von Hernandez. Kann das aus meiner Sicht nicht verlieren. Er muss nur konzentriert bleiben. Hätte selber kürzer von Cunningham, dieser kurze Schlag herüber auf die Milz, dann wieder oben eingestiegen. Also hier ging es darum, oder beispielsweise im Schwergewicht, dass es zum großen Showdown zwischen Wladimir Klitschko und David Haye kam. Der Gürtel hat übrigens in einem Film, den Sie im Anschluss an diese hochspannenden und live übertragenen Boxkämpfe hier bei uns in der AD übrigens auch noch sehen können. Klasse mit links. Hernandez. Cunningham wieder in Not. Gibt's doch noch den ersten Knockout seiner Karriere. Blick zur Uhr, noch 1 Minute. Dem Sieger ist definitiv beantwortet. Hier ist der richtige Champion. Der Mann, wenn ein Kampf über 12 Runden geht und zwischendurch denkt vielleicht nicht nur der Reporter, dass es schon vorbei wäre, dann war es ein spektakulärer Kampf. Da war alles geistert natürlich. Das ist
During the fight, I'm supremely confident. I'm moving my head, he's throwing punches. I'm making a miss. During the fight, I'm supremely confident. I'm moving my fight. I'm supremely confident. I'm moving my head, he's throwing punches. I'm making a miss and I'm countering. I'm hitting him to the body. I'm punching him real hard. And I'm punching him and I'm punching him. I know he's not able to take my punches. 1, 2, 3 punches. I'm throwing them.
Immer wieder Lücken zu sehen sind in der Defensive bei Cunningham. Und all diese Gefechte, und er hat ja in den letzten Jahren fast nur große Fights gehabt gegen Ross, Hook, Wlodarczyk, Adamek, müssen logischerweise auch ihre Konsequenzen getragen haben. Er war ja in vielen Duellen unten gewesen, jetzt wieder mit dem Kopf halten zur Stelle. Hernandez, nachdem Cunningham die Aktion eröffnet hatte. USSS, der hat damals auf der Enterprise gedient als Tankwart, hier Großes ausgerechnet hat, ist im Moment im Hintertreffen, muss jetzt ein bisschen clinchen, klammern, für mich. Was war das für ein Schlag? Wieder der linke Kopf halten und wieder die Lücke! Schafft er das wie beim ersten Duell? Unglaublich, aber jetzt ist der Kampf zu Ende. Jetzt ist der Kampf. Unglaublich, aber jetzt ist der Kampf zu Ende. Jetzt ist der unglaublich, aber jetzt ist der Kampf zu Ende. Jetzt ist der Kampf aus meiner Sicht zu Ende. Da kommt er nochmal. Lang zählen ließ, aber diesmal glaube ich, werden es in diesen 26 reichen, weil Cunningham nicht mehr so richtig weiß, was los ist. Jetzt der Endspurt von Hernandez, der einsteigt, aber locker und leicht sich nochmal Zeit nimmt. 10 Sekunden noch. Cunningham mehr oder weniger verteidigungsunfähig, rettet sich noch mit unglaublicher Erfahrung in die Ringpause hinein. Das hätte ich nicht für möglich gehabt. Beziehungsweise bei den Familienangehörigen. Noch zumal nach dieser ganz klaren Runde jetzt einen deutlichen Punktvorsprung. 6 Minuten. Schön ausgewichen, sollte die Hände aber lieber oben lassen. Und trifft jetzt wieder besser. Klasse Aktion von Cunningham, Schlaghand. Die ganz große, die überragende
in with one of the best jabbers in boxing than Larry Holmes. So Lewis had better think about doing something other than jabbing. You better put some leather out there.
Well, but Holmes picked Mercer apart with the jab. It's not a bad blueprint for going after him.
But Mercer kept him against the rope
with the jab. It's not a bad blueprint for going.
Then the same kind of body punching.
Keep him clean now.
That Holmes did. But then again, Lewis has a better right hand than Larry Holmes.
And in the last bout against Morrison, as we told you, he showed a left hook and an uppercut with his jab, and Lewis really hasn't got
points, and then start looking for your knockout, because this guy has a short neck. Hard to get in punches around his chin to drop him. That neck is short and thick. Whenever my wife see guys with necks like that,
Mercer, a hard puncher, landed a right hand there, and that got the crowd excited. Lewis comes.
Mercer starting to use feint.
Low blow by Lewis. Mercati let him.
Because he pretty much brought some of the power back off of it when he realized it was going to be low.
I'm not going to stand for that shit. Let's go. Come on.
Crowd likes Mercer trying to hit on the break, and Arthur Mercati didn't like it. Mercer swinging wildly with the right again.
Mercer got Lewis with a good right hand.
Break. Step back.
Hey, Mercer. Short right hand inside by Lewis.
Now, if you keep your right hand and your left hand in front of you, Lewis is ineffective. He doesn't do anything when your hands up. He waits until you drop one or the other.
Both men landed. Hard right hand by Lewis. Mercer with that chin of granite. Mercer's winging shots from the outside and creating opportunities in these last 15 seconds. The biggest win of his career.
Now that's the Lennox Lewis right hand. He's been waiting on it.
Mercer able to feint Lewis out of position if this decision goes against Lennox Lewis.
I wouldn't want to be the judge of this fight because both men have fought great. Lewis Asian.
Guys, I wouldn't be surprised to see the decision go for Mercer. I certainly wouldn't be surprised if judges gave Mercer the 9th round. He landed 70% of his jabs in that round.
Not what George got in here next might feel cheated because off of this show and he doesn't want to see him fall out of contention.
Remember that Mercer was trailing in the scorecards. He was behind Tommy Morrison when he whacked him out of there. This round he's been throwing, but Lewis has been landing. Hard right hand for of energy in this round he's been throwing, but Lewis has been landing. Hard. Around. Lewis trying to flurry, and that's gonna
6-95.
That's straight. That was a pretty punch.
Nielsen absorbing a lot of punishment early. Tyson missing with a wild left hook.
Right now, Nielsen's in the mode of weather the storm and get busy maybe later because right now it's all defense.
Watch your heads, guys. Watch your heads.
Nielsen is supposed to be able to move well despite his size.
Nice jabbing right hand by Nielsen.
But so far, it's only backward.
He threw one nice
by Tyson. They want Nielsen to jab, but all he does is... Tyson continues to unload. He's got Nielsen against the ropes. A minute to go in round one. Again, Nielsen on the retreat. Big right hand to the head by Tyson, followed up by a left uppercut.
nice punching through the gloves a lot. They're not all getting through clean, but some punching is definitely being absorbed.
The highly regarded Steve Smoger, who refereed the Hopkins Trinidad fight.
Nielsen not pushing Tyson back as he said he was going to try and do with the jab, although there he attempts a nice right hand.
Nielsen's
through too clean, but Mike is devastating with that power.
Nielsen.
Block and hold. It's going to be a long night of attrition for both guys.
But he is inflicting and head of Nielsen.
Good shot.
Oh, quick combination of the head, and down goes Nielsen.
He got Cole to clean up.
Nielsen looking to make it to the bell.
Here we'll take a look at the nice combination by Mike Tyson on the inside. There's the hook in the right hand, the second hook in the right hand that grazes. Nielsen was already on his way down. His legs seem to be under him, and then Mike unloads a left hook right here. Oh, south of the border, and very, very solid.
TKO on an Nielsen, who has to still be reeling from the effects of that knockdown, just trying to hang tough here against Tyson.
I'm sure that knockdown got his attention. Legs seem to be under him, but that look.
Big left hook on the inside of the jaw by Tyson. Oh man, did that. Heavy right hand after the left uppercut by Tyson.
Good. Sometimes even if your hands are up, he splits them.
Don't punch, I'm here.
Himself out.
Yeah, but right now he's doing it on Nielsen.
Unfortunately for the Dane. These punches by Nielsen being telegraphed. And Tyson continues to have his way every round.
I'm here.
Big right, heavy right hand to the head by Tyson. He is just keying on here through 4+ rounds.
Just wait to walk him backwards just to stay out of harm's way.
And now Nielsen has not been, as strong as he is, has not been able to push Tyson back. He just nailed Tyson with a right hand. Tyson walked into it.
But it wasn't a well-delivered swinging. It was wide. Not something Mike has to worry about.
The cut opens up over the left eye of Nielsen, who's getting hammered.
Big uppercuts by Mike. Look, again, just a smack and not even clean. Just grazing at best.
10 years ago.
It's a moral badge of courage. A moral victory of sorts.
If he goes the distance, forget about winning. If he just goes the distance because he's losing every round, they may anoint him King of Denmark.
I wouldn't be shocked.
I'm not sure what that says about Tyson, although Tyson not looking bad.
I was just going to say, Steve, some people can get into a defensive mode. James left himself open to get hurt. Nielsen's doing something similar. Not really fighting Mike.
The bell, round 1, and goes right to work.
Mike has no let up in him. He's just unloading everything, all body right now.
And as usual, with bad intentions, going to the body and the head now.
Stay up, Mike, and stay up, baby.
And Nielsen says, bring it on, Mike.
Nielsen says he believes he's strong enough to push Mike backward. I'm not sure yet.
Well, Nielsen able to withstand the first wave. Let's see what happens next. A big right hand by Tyson.
Nice overhand right.
As having one of the better chins in boxing. Maybe it comes from that short fire hydrant neck of his, George.
Mercer better be advised. Sure, you're strong, you can take a punch, but forget that. Don't do the expected. Stand up there and take a lot of punishment. Get in there and win points.
One of Mercer's cornermen revealed to us today that he suffered a cut lower lip in training and it hasn't completely healed. When asked about it a couple hours,
guys will come out that mound and put a little more onto the right hand.
There it was, the overhand right with a downward trajectory when it comes to the chin.
Lennox Lewis was knocked down once, but it wasn't with a sure punch. It was a surprise punch that
far here that he fought early against Holyfield. He threw 24 jabs in round 1. That's a good output for Ray Mercer.
Keep him up, Lennox! Keep him up!
It was a surprise punch that got him.
Mercer trying to fight the same fight so far here that he fought early against Holyfield. He threw 24 jabs in round 1. That's a good output for Ray Mercer.
Keep him up, Lennox! Keep him up!
Hit Mercer with some really heavy shots, and Mercer just hasn't budged yet.
Here in round 2, and the jab is starting to land rather than simply to go out there. Ready to Mercer into the 3rd round.
No doubt about it, but he's got to learn to take his rest by moving a little closer to Lennox Lewis.
Mercer short with the right hand, comes back to land a jab. Lewis trying to remember to pepper Mercer with the jab.
You don't go 12 rounds with Larry Holmes and not find out something about the left jab. What do you do after a guy jabs you?
Mercer lands an uppercut inside and now gets...
He's a puncher. Shouldn't spend too much time trying to teach a puncher to box. Jab, back up to the head, but do not give you Mercer any courage. Mercer's strategy should be to stay close, win points.
Mercer lands freeing down the stretch of the round, trying to steal one.
It's good, but once you make him abandon his jab, then you start jabbing. Mercer isn't doing it now. Lewis has turned into the slugger. So Mercer.
Another terrific combination at close range by Lewis. Mercer holds his arms back as if to say, I'm not hurt, I'm not sure I believe it. And now Mercer coming on with a straight right hand. Defending himself very well so far.
And Mercer has gotten back to being smart. The bigger man think he can't jab. Then when he starts fighting you, move away a little bit.
And we think the trickle of blood from Ray Mercer's lower lip may have begun. If so, I would have to guess it was one of those uppercuts that started it. Mercer landing a short right hand inside as he holds on to Lewis, and now Lewis is hurt by the right hand. Lennox not holding on. Mercer pounds away. And a great right uppercut by Lewis. And Mercer comes back. Spectacular fourth round between Lennox Lewis and Ray Mercer.
Watch those heads.
This is a demonstration of conditioning with Lennox Lewis. He's still trying to...
After watching Lewis in this round, I'm beginning to think maybe you can turn a soprano into a tenor because he is really brawling. We haven't seen that. Mercer turns it back around, and before the end of this round, Lewis had turned it around once again. He not only has an iron chin, he seems to have an iron middle as well.
But if this fight continues, punches by Lewis will take their toll pretty soon. Just cannot take those kind of body punches from a big heavyweight and continue to absorb right hands on the chin.
He didn't used to remember to go to the body like that. I think that's another area in which Stewart has had a beneficial effect for Lennox. Mercanti just barely gets out of the way. Mercer.
Understand, once you hit these young guys with 2 and 3 jabs, brace yourself, they're going to pay you back. So he's got to keep his hands up. As soon as he hits him with 2 shots, get your hands up.
And he's never been knocked out, so Lewis might be well advised to stick to his tactical advantages. But at some point in every fight, Mercer's pattern is that he loses focus and begins simply to brawl. That happens here. Remember that he's in against a bigger...
That he might be encouraged to stay with it.
He's stuck with the game plan so far. Lewis trying to turn everything around with one big uppercut inside. Lands the left hook.
Jabs has got to go to the man's chest. Got to hit him in the belly a little bit because your face can swell up and your body can still be strong.
Mercer's kind of forgotten to go to
body punches against a puncher. That's the only way to sap his energy.
Look how easily Mercer pops him in the face with the jab. Mercer landed a hard right hand counter. And Lewis is momentarily stunned again.
Remember, Lewis knows how to fight like this.
Back that off!
What?
Lewis loading up now
and re-establish himself as the boxer. The better.
There is Ray Mercer, who looked at the beginning of the round like he was starting to get tired, but when he landed a good, when he had a good rally and landed a good combination, it seemed to put some more gas right into his tank. Emanuel Stewart has told
gets peppered with left hands and short right hands. Mercer's been effective with the jab, been effective with the right hand counter. Some left hooks, but has not landed a big right hand over the top.
If ever he does, he can turn this fight around. It's equal right now. It's an even match.
Mercer again with a right hand counter inside. Lewis momentarily dropped his glove of his own.
Mercer got hurt that time, and Lewis was out of position to take advantage of it.
And I still don't think Lennis realizes how hard he hit Mercer. Lewis starting to freshen up a little bit. Good footwork, good combinations, and Lewis suddenly has Mercer in trouble.